Over the years, immigration has become a more discussed topic throughout all of the United States of America, but yet we don't know how it works. We are affected by immigration in more ways than we think. As someone who has witnessed family and friends who are immigrants, I understand why they come over in hope of the American dream. That being said, I wanted to talk about the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1965, the INA, and how it is the base of the current policy for immigration. The INA of 1965 provided the U.S. with guidelines to how many immigration visas they are allowed to give each year, also specifies the criteria to obtain a visa, and abolished the national origins formula. The Immigration National Act of 1965 abolished national origins formula. According to the article, 50 years on, 1965 Immigration and Nationality Act continues to reshape the United States. The national origins quotas was to ensure that Europeans had a primarily and reserved spot to migrate into the United States. Also, the national origins formula was placed during World War I, so its legislation excluded from entry anyone born in a geographically defined Asiatic barred zone except for Japanese and Filipinos. Stated in the article, the Immigration Act of 1924, the Johnson-Reed Act. And because of the Immigration Nationality Act, the U.S. had a new start and slowly progressed into a multicultural America. Another reason the INA of 1965 held migrants was because it established the amount of visas that would be given each year. The Immigration National Act applied a system of preference for 75% family reunification, 20% employment, and 5% refugees. Another way the INA helped establish guidelines was the law placed an annual cap of 170,000 visas for immigrants from the Eastern Hemisphere, with no single country allowed more than 20,000 visas, and for the first time established a cap of 120,000 visas for immigrants from the Western Hemisphere. Stated by the article, 50 years on, 1965 Immigration and Nationality Act continues to reshape the United States. In addition, this act still applies to us immigrants these days. The act helped improve the criteria that is required to get a visa. Immigration has about 7 different ways to obtain a visa. There is family-based, working visa, refugee, amongst many others. In the charts, you can see the main ones are employment-based immigration, per country filings, refugees and asiles, the diversity visa program, other forms of humanitarian relief, and U.S. citizenship. The main one is family-based. It's 65,000 per year. Over here, you can see President Johnson signing the Act of 1965. And over here, we see an updated version of the 1965 one to the present day. As you can see, there are more, the chart has gotten bigger, and it has more diversity on the right side than the left side. The act has also influence in today's life because back then the LGBTQ community didn't have the opportunity to apply for immigration. The act helped enter an outside number of restrictions and developed a plan for future generations. In conclusion, the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1965 helped develop the immigration policies that are today. It helped abolish the national origins formula and created a system to try and develop a multicultural America. And I am thankful for the people that fought for us immigrants to have an opportunity.